In this video, we're going to take a look at the campground at Bearhead Lake State Park in Ely, Minnesota. Check it out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Today we're going to take a look at the campground at Bearhead Lake State Park in Ely, Minnesota. What an awesome place to camp, guys, and especially if you are a fisherman, you're definitely going to want to take some kind of watercraft and fish Bearhead Lake. What an awesome place. Guys, we had a great time camping there, so if you want to check out our camping video, I'm going to put a link right up here. But other than that, let's get right into the review of the campground. Bearhead Lake State Park is located in Ely, Minnesota, in northern Minnesota. It is not very easily accessed. There's no interstates that get you there, as you can see, but it is a great jumping off point for the boundary waters. Bearhead Lake State Park is a pretty large state park that has some great water access, some great hiking trails, and just all in all, just a really, really neat place to explore. The campground is indicated by the red arrow, and as we zoom in on the map, you will see that the campground is a pretty large campground with some really, really nice amenities, and we're going to get into those right now. Let's take a look at the restroom facilities in the campground. There are 2 full-service restroom facilities with showers and 1 single restroom facility. All of them have running water and flush toilets. We're going to take a look at the first restroom facility. This one does not have showers, but it does have running water and flush toilets. So here's a look at it from the outside, and this is in the first camping loop. So it's a pretty simple restroom. We're going to walk into the men's side. Sorry, ladies, I don't go into the women's restroom. I'd hear screaming. But as you can see, it's a pretty standard restroom facility with a urinal, some stalls. There's also a handicap stall at the end, which we'll get to right here. And then as we turn, you'll see some sinks and mirrors. So standard restroom facility, but no showers in this building. We're going to take a look at the second restroom facility, and this restroom facility does have running water, flush toilets, and hot showers. And it's between the first 2 camping loops, and this is what it looks like. So it's a little bit bigger of a building. I think probably a little bit newer. And here's a look at the men's side again. So this side is the shower side. So these were really nice big showers. Even the non-handicapped version was nice and big. This is the handicap version, so quite large with some bench seating, places to hang towels, and then shower head and a bench seat. And then there's a mirror. As we work our way to the other side, here's the sink and mirror. And then, again, a urinal and a handicapped stall. And that's a look at that restroom. Now we're going to take a look at the third restroom facility in between the final 2 camping loops. This one has running water, flush toilets, and hot showers. And this was by far, I think, the newest and nicest of the restroom facilities in this campground. So we'll take a look. Again, this is the men's restroom, so you can see much nicer. There was a urinal and then a couple of stalls. Much newer. Really nice handicap stall. 3 sinks and mirrors, and then on this side are the shower stalls. Really nice big shower stalls. Here's the standard shower stall. And then we'll make our way. Here's the handicap stall. Well, we're going to show you the second standard shower. And then the handicap stall. So really, really big, really nice. 2 shower heads, a high and low, bench seating. Really nice restroom. And there are also a number of pit toilets on site for use. And so there's about 4 of them, I think. And then there was one up near the cabins. And then this is what they look like, just a standard pit toilet. So always nice if you just need to make a quick stop. This campground has an awesome fish cleaning station. Check it out. You can't have a campground on Bearhead Lake without a really nice fish cleaning station, and this campground definitely has a nice fish cleaning station. It's indicated by the red arrow. Let's take a look at it. So here it is from the outside. It's nice and screened in, so especially if you got off the water late, you're not going to be eaten alive by mosquitoes while you're filleting your fish. And as we head inside, you'll see that it has some nice countertops for filleting, some sinks, trash cans, pretty much everything that you would need to fillet your catch. Trash can. I caught some really nice fish in this park, but unfortunately I didn't keep any to eat, so I didn't get to use this facility firsthand, but really, really nice. Let's go for a drive-in tour. Okay, we're going to follow the path with the red arrows, starting at the park entrance and heading into campground loop number 1. So as we're coming in from the main road, we're going to pass the check-in station on the right. So as you are checking in, you just pull off into that side lane there, or there's some parking just beyond. Since we already checked in, we're good to go. And as we head into the campground, you'll see it's a nice, beautiful drive. Nice wooded area. Off to the left here is going to be the trash cans and the dump station. We're going to come back to that in a little bit, so stay tuned. We'll drive through there on the way out. Off to the right is the camp host. To the left there is how you get down to the trail center. And so we transition onto a dirt road. And we're going to hang a left here down to the first camping loop. There's one of the pit toilets off to the left. And we're going to go left here. This is a one-way loop. So you can see that's site number 1 off to the left. And then site number 2 off to the right where that boat is. And then site 3 off to the left again. So these sites are really nice. There's a lot of vegetation between sites, so you're going to get that feeling of privacy. And I think that was site 4 to the left there and 5 to the right. Site 7 to the left, and then off to the left there is the restroom, that first restroom that we talked about. So none of the sites on this loop have electric. So keep that in mind if you need electric hookup. Sites 1 through 24 do not have electric hookup. As we come down here, you're going to see some trails off to the left. That takes you down to the lake and to the beach trail. There are also a few little piers that go out into the lake that you can fish off of. I caught a really nice bass off one of the piers, and then my son caught some pike. So really, really nice. Okay, as we make our turn, I think those are sites 15 and 16. So now we're passing sites 17 and 18. And if you don't need electricity, these are great, nice, primitive sites. Just a beautiful campground. And we're passing site 22 there on the left, so we're almost done with this loop. And that's site 24 on the left and 23 on the right. That was the other restroom facility off to the left there, if you saw that. Okay, so we're going to continue on the path with the red arrow, and we're going to go into the second camping loop. As we head off, if we had turned left there, that would take us by the second restroom facility and the fish cleaning station. But we're going to hang a left here onto the main campground road. As we wait for some traffic to go by. So if we turned left right there, we would head down to the fish cleaning station and a restroom. If we had turned right there, that would be to the loop of cabins. That road off to the left there is the exit to the second loop, so we'll be coming out there. And right across from the road there was another pit toilet. I don't know if you saw it. Okay, and as we wait on some traffic here, we'll head into the second campground loop. So we'll hang a left here. So we're passing 25 and 26. And 27 and 28. So all of these sites do have electric hookup. And we're going to have to wait for this camper to back in, but with the magic of YouTube, he did it really fast. So they had just backed into, I think, site 31. There's the main restroom facility for this part of the campground. Passing site 34 on the left there. So you can see these sites are a little closer together than they were in the primitive campground, but there is still lots of vegetation between sites. So that makes this really, really nice. And as we come around the loop here, there is a trail that takes you to the lake. Off to the right there is a little pit toilet. That's another path up to the rest of the campground. As we come around, we're passing site 40 on the left there. That was 41 to the left. That's 47 to the left. Should be 48 to the right, 49 to the left, and site 50 here to the right. And that is a look at the second loop. There's the pit toilet across the way. Now we're going to follow the path with the red arrow to the third campground loop. So we'll make a left back onto the main road. That is the entrance to the second campground loop, so we're going to pass that. That is the exit to the third campground loop, so we'll go past that, and then we'll enter in to the third campground loop. So as we make our turn here, you'll see site 51 to the left, and then 52 to the left. There's no sites on the right here. Just past the trees on the right is the lake. As a matter of fact, you can see the lake through the trees there. So these are really nice sites. That's site 53. Man, I would have really loved to stay in these sites right here. If you can get these, highly recommend it. That's site 54 with a little trail down the lake right there. These are electric sites. Off to the left there, you can't see it, but that's where the main restroom facility is. So that should be site 55 to the left. And site 56 and 57 to the left there. Just to the right is the little pier that I fished off of where I caught my really nice bass. That's a little trail to the second campground loop. And as we come around here, we're going to pass site 60. Actually, I think that was 58. Sorry, 58. That's site 60. And '62. And then up here on the right is the main restroom facility. You can see the parking lot for it, and there's the building a little bit. So that's site 67 there on the left, I think 66 on the right. Should be 68 and 69. '70 and 71. And then site 72 on the right. And site 73 is the last site in this campground. Okay, now we're going to follow the road out of the campground, and we're going to do a swing through the dump station and where you get rid of your trash. Okay, so we're now on the main campground road heading out of the campground. There's another pit toilet on the left. Again, this is a really beautiful campsite. I really liked camping here. Some things to keep in mind. You definitely want to take care of your trash. Don't leave trash out overnight. Don't leave coolers out, those kinds of things. There's definitely a lot of wildlife in this park. Here's the transition back onto paved road. And so here is the turn in to the dump station and trash facilities. As you can see, the dump station is set up for 2 lanes. And there are the dumpsters. As we head out of the dump station and trash, we're going to head back towards the check-in station and the exit of the campground. As you can see, coming up on the left is the check-in station. And that is a driving tour of Bearhead Lake State Park's campground. So guys, I hope you found that review useful. We really enjoyed our time at Bearhead Lake State Park, and I highly recommend, if you're camping there, go also check out the Sudan Mine State Park and do a tour of their mine. Unfortunately, when we were there, the underground portion was closed off. We couldn't go do the underground portion of the mine, but just seeing the above ground portion of the mine was very, very cool. What a neat part of Minnesota history. Highly recommend you check that out. But guys, we loved Bearhead Lake State Park, and we hope that you will too. So put it on your bucket list, and if you're ever in northern Minnesota, go check out Bearhead Lake State Park. Guys, Camp Outside exists to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. We want to help you get you and your kids outside. So if you have any questions about Bearhead Lake State Park or camping in general, drop something in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Or you can hit us up on our other social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter, or our website at campoutside.com. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe and that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos. Of course, we have more camping, fishing, hiking, and gear reviews and how-to videos and tips and tricks and all kinds of content coming out for you right here at Camp Outside. Guys, thanks for watching. It means the world to me. We'll see you next time.